I just like touching stuff.
I can tell.
I like it.
And we're back with Unforgettable Conversations. Guys,
Season
today,
6.
shut up. What? Today, we're going to be talking about wrestling. And I'm not talking about the wrestling that Alex used to do with his English teacher back in high school. We're talking about manly wrestling.
Hey,
we're talking
he was
about,
cool. He was cool.
But he always
He
did it
ended up
shirtless.
transitioning to a girl. Look, we're talking about that 100 v 1 gorilla type stuff, you know?
Dude, that's actually a big thing right now.
100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Yeah.
Yes. Who would win?
What was the
Danny
outcome? What was the video? There was
What?
a little video, right? Like a simulation to show like who would win.
Did it involve
Yeah.
a cup?
I don't know. I did
Dude,
not watch it.
I'm taking 100 guys.
That's crazy.
Okay.
What kind of guy? do we
Wait, what
talk
kind of
about?
video are we talking about now? I'm like, I thought they were gonna fight each other. Not,
Over the gorilla.
That was so off topic right there.
That's on topic.
Well, we have a new guest on here. We have Alejandro,
That's true.
What's up? Hello. It's an honor and a
sir.
and we
privilege.
have a returning
We
guest.
got the state champ,
the state champ himself, Richie Rich.
Yakima.
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 So,
is that where you're from? Yakima.
Yes, sir.
were you actually born in Yakima?
He's got
I
to
was born in
represent
California.
You were?
Selma, California.
Selma. Isn't that where they did the
like
witch
Selma
trials?
Hayek?
No, that's another state. I know
Where they
what you're
would-
talking about.
The
You're
what?
talking about
The witch trials.
The witch trials.
That
Yeah.
was like
Salem,
Salem.
Virginia,
Oh,
right? Or
Salem.
Pennsylvania.
Same,
Same.
New Orleans.
Same, but different.
Well, I know there's a Salem up north too in Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
lived
two
there for 2
Salems.
years.
But I'm pretty sure it's a different Salem.
Pretty sure there's a
Either
Salem,
way,
Massachusetts.
Did you know there's 2 Oxnards?
Really? In California?
I'm just joking.
there's Oxnard and El Rio. That's the other Oxnard.
There's South Oxnard, and then there's Oxnard.
You're thinking
What about
Oxford.
Porwanimi?
South
I consider
Carolina.
that Oxnard.
Portlanami?
They have their own police
That's
department.
like the little boonies of Oxnard.
So does El Rio.
No, they
No.
don't. The sheriff's department.
Yeah, they have the sheriffs.
So what? It's Ventura.
What?
Look, El Rio is to Oxnard what Saticoy is to Ventura.
Unincorporated. What does that
Yeah.
They're little towns that nobody really.
They
cares.
hire their police.
Oh.
So they hired Tim.
Shout out Saticoy
Tim
Church.
is running
I'm
around.
not a cop.
Okay, so let's talk about
He's,
wrestling.
he's a security guard.
Both you, Rich
Personally, I
and
would take-
Alejandro.
I would take Rich over the gorilla.
Like on a date or
Like on a fight, on a
both-
fist fight.
both Rich and Alejandro
Both hands?
are the only
Can-
two
Both hands,
people
yeah.
here.
Okay, can
that
we
did.
pull up like the?
I put
the video?
25 on Rich.
I got it.
Over
Can
the
we,
gorilla.
Can we put like someone pull up like the biography of a gorilla, like the average
biology.
size and weight?
Biology.
Is there a specific gorilla? A gorilla? in mind?
Silverback gorilla.
It's like a silverback. I think what they argue most.
I like how we're not even focusing on the topic.
Somebody pull up
which
the
is
eulogy
wrestling.
of Arambe.
Rich-
Harambe.
Gorilla.
Oh man,
Harambe.
R.I.P. R.I.P. man.
Shamu.
R.I.P. Arambe.
Okay, listen. I want to talk about wrestling.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is how this is wrestling. This is a gorilla.
So we're wrestling a gorilla.
The gorilla needs to go
Okay.
down.
It's,
we
it's
have
just
two. We have two experts here that are good at
Yeah.
wrestling.
Are
What do you
experts
guys-
in gorillas.
The fact that Rich is a state champ and Alejandro broke someone's arm during a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Your guys' opinion matters.
That's more credibility than being a state champ.
Really.
You think so?
In my
You've never
eyes.
broken anything, broken anybody else's anything in
In hearts.
his broken hearts?
that's right.
He's broken back.
Dang.
too.
Oh. in wrestling.
Hey, you were state champ in California?
No.
Oh, then it doesn't matter.
Just Rhode Island.
Yeah.
There's like 10 people.
Rhode Island.
Which country?
There's only
There's
like
like-
population of 2.
There's like three. There's three other wrestlers,
One
and
high
half
school?
of them are girls.
Back at the yak.
Back at the yak.
Did you wrestle
okay.
a girl? Have you ever wrestled a girl?
No.
Besides,
Why
you know,
not?
after getting married. Oh no, you haven't.
No.
You discriminate against.
Well, there was this girl that tried to join the team.
But what happened?
You demolished her.
I had to.
Dang,
I'm
really?
sorry. I had to give. That came out wrong.
Don't say it wrong.
I had to give her a hard time the first day so she wouldn't come back.
Wow.
Okay.
Because I didn't want her to come back.
That's valid.
Why didn't you want her to come back?
Because I didn't want to wrestle a girl all season. She was my weight class.
Oh,
Dang.
And so
Was that a girl
so
then?
she would have been my practicing partner. So I had a.
All season.
Isn't that sexist though?
Yeah.
It is. But I didn't want
Was
to
she
do that.
okay? So what
It's
did she
fine.
get? Like, would she have
they
been
don't
like?
care. There's no such thing.
This
as
was
that in
before. This was before. He didn't want to wrestle with.
Because
girls.
obviously you wanted
And
she
she
was
was-
to be good, so that you're getting better.
Yeah, no, but she was
She just wasn't good.
just occupying space.
If you
I-
were in
I
high
needed to
school
get-
now, would you wrestle?
A girl?
No.
Wait, so okay. They let girls wrestle guys. So it's just based off of weight
For
class.
for practices, you can
But not for like tournaments.
yeah, not
In our
what
tournaments, we
about-
had girls wrestle boys.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because
Wow.
it's
Did
different
you
now.
wrestle one?
Huh?
Did you
I
wrestle?
lucky. I
Yeah.
almost. There was one in my weight class, but my teammate took her.
Oh.
And we made fun of him
Hey, did he
because she
lose?
beat him.
Oh,
Dang.
I was gonna say
See
that's
that
the
I would
worst.
never want to do that.
Time out. 25, 50, 100, 200.
Let's
500.
let's explain
500.
it to the Bromigos how
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually do it,
Okay,
so
go
that
ahead.
they can play later on in the future. So the way we play it is we have
Doesn't
white,
Pastor
blue,
watch this podcast?
green. That's why he needs to know. White, blue, green, red, and black. These are our chips. We start off with white being 25, blue being 50, green being 100, red being 200, and black is our special color, 500.
Why
That's
is it
racist.
special?
Because it's the most expensive.
Yo.
But why special? And why'd you use the word colored?
Why is white cheap? Like 25.
Well, they're all colors, huh?
Why is white
Yeah, but
the
there's more
cheapest?
There's
white
so
than
many.
black.
Because you have so many.
There's no brown. I need inclusion in this
The
game.
rest are in prison.
All right.
Getting milk.
So it's Texas Hold'em, UNFC style. We don't have a big blind. We don't have a little blind. For those who don't know what that is, doesn't matter.
Cool.
We still play Texas Hold'em style, and no jokers in the deck. And other than that, it's just regular poker, right?
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please put your phone on mute?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Alex.
Hey,
I had the timer on.
We're professionals.
Buddy.
This is all fake
In
money,
your hand.
but this is just the first. So we're not doing ante or anything like
Yeah.
that.
you guys wanna do an ante?
No, we really don't have a lot of chips.
Oh, well, that's the ante. That's
That'll be the first ante.
All right.
We'll ante up afterwards.
So-
which ante is the fee that you pay to play?
Yeah.
Did we find the biography of a silverback?
I found some facts about.
biology, not the biography.
Okay, so
Biology, yes.
Biography is like
The history of
the history of the like
Of an individual.
of an individual.
so fact number one about gorillas: there's only around 1,000 that exist in the wild.
one less if
What?
100 of
That
us take
doesn't
it
answer our
out.
question.
Silverback.
Silverbacks?
Or wetback.
It says eastern gorilla. I don't know if that's a silverback.
Okay, how strong are they?
How strong are they?
That's what we
They
need to
can,
know. Can they
um,
bench
well-
like 300?
They weigh up to 300 from 300 to 500.
600?
I could wrestle.
much.
You could wrestle a
That's in
gorilla.
your weight
Okay,
class.
if there were 100 U's, you think you could beat them?
One gorilla?
Oh,
I-
100 against me?
No, 100 U's.
I'm a monster.
So, 100 riches versus one gorilla.
All right, start guessing how much a
100%.
gorilla can bench press. Go.
Well, how much do they
I'm going
weigh?
800.
'Cause
I'm going
I would
800.
need to know how much they weigh.
going
I'm
over-
assuming. Okay,
over
I
1,000.
think-
let's assume
yeah,
they weigh
maybe like
like
a ton.
600 pounds, right? 'Cause
Nah,
that's
they
what
weigh
I
more
keep-
than that.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, you're
No,
right.
no,
Depends
no.
on-
They're like
on
300
the
I want
weight.
300 to like 600.
Climb, so I want to say they could definitely.
They
weigh,
could definitely
They can bench
pick up
more than
themselves.
600.
I don't
yeah.
think a gorilla. Have you ever seen a gorilla climb?
Yeah.
I've seen monkeys
Hey,
climb.
imagine.
Have you ever
imagine
seen
a gorilla
Tarzan?
doing a-
Yeah.
They climb all the time.
Okay, so a full-grown adult male will be between 300 and 500 pounds.
What I say?
Wow, that's
300,
I was
500.
Maybe
Oh.
a really like diabetic gorilla would be 600 pounds.
Maybe, yeah, but then he wouldn't be able to out like
Yeah, he wouldn't
lift
be able to
himself.
bench.
Guess how
I
much
think he's got diabetes
a
or
gorilla can bench press.
I'm gonna say like
I'm going 800.
1,000 pounds,
800 to 1,000.
half a ton.
750.
I gotta go like 900.
12.
1,200.
Okay, so 1,200, 1,800, 4,000 pounds.
No.
Dang, no way.
4,000
Wow.
That
pounds.
guy, that looks like me out of the shower.
Yeah, look at those.
Which one? The one on
You
the
have
right?
red hair.
Yeah.
From down there.
It's kind of insane.
That's when you,
That
put
looks
your,
horrible.
when you put your red wig on.
4,000
Oh, yeah, that's me.
So like almost.
That's
what
me
I
when I
think.
get home and dinner's not ready.
She's just like,
Can we get Pearl to confirm?
Starts flipping tables.
First hand.
All right.
man.
Man,
sir.
4,000 pounds.
4,000
4,000
pounds.
pounds.
Then
Okay.
we all underestimated bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
Dang, dude.
Knowing
Think
this
about that.
now-
They can toss you like nothing.
Yeah.
They can literally like
check or raise.
Oh,
Never
sorry.
mind.
Check.
I can't wrestle.
Oh man.
Somebody's,
check.
Somebody's here.
Now, when we tap the table, that means we check.
We check.
which means
We pass.
skip or pass. In other words.
So you're opting to not bet.
Now, for example,
Not
if you
for
look
that.
at the hand right now, there is a diamond king, a spade jack, and a 3 of hearts. I have a flush at the moment.
yeah, right. I got pocket aces.
I got pocket,
Who does it start with?
I got pocket
me.
jokers.
Check.
Is it no limit? It's no limit, right?
Do a light tap.
I'll raise
These
two.
things- these
I'll
things
raise
pick
20.
up everything.
Already?
Already?
That's 10.
He's a
Oh,
bluffer.
that's
Oh, it's 10?
Oh, sorry, that's 25.
That's a
25.
bluffer.
I'm
if I
out.
know
I'm
one.
just kidding.
I'll call. Calling is when you match the bet that someone put.
Yeah, I'm taking 100 people.
100
Beat
people.
up- beat
How,
us up
okay,
wild.
this is
Over a
a question.
gorilla?
If you agree, I would agree with you. How many of them would die before they actually
it's
kill
your
them?
That's the thing.
That would be the
Like
question.
30s, 40s.
I'm
30s,
thinking
40s.
for sure you have like people are gonna die for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the sacrifice I'm willing to take.
Well, we're talking
For
about
them to
ground,
die.
ground rules is
I'm gonna be in the
guessing
later
they don't have
range.
any
Ground
weapons.
rules,
weapons
no
included?
weapons.
Bear-
no,
Oh, yeah,
no
weapons.
advantage. It's
Okay, so we got to tell that
No
bear no
weapons?
weapons and clip his nails.
hands.
The bear.
Hand
he
combat.
has those.
Or grow ours.
Wait, so you'd rather take 100 men
I'ma grow my
than
nails
a
then.
gorilla?
Ooh, that's a good
so
one.
me and Tim are on the same page.
What?
100 men could be
Oh.
can be a gorilla,
Wonderful.
but we understand that there'd be like 40,
Casualties.
yeah,
men,
casualties.
men
yes.
that will die.
But I think if there was no nails, I don't think there'll be any deaths. I think there'll be some serious injuries.
You think are the gorillas scratching? Is that what they do?
Do they have nails?
I feel like they.
They do, but I don't think they're like long. They don't use
wanna
them to
say
scratch.
I want to say
They
have
just grab
fangs.
those.
Gorillas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
don't
have-
have nails, right?
I think.
I don't think so.
I think they have.
yeah,
They
like,
do. They do have nails.
Yeah, they do.
But they're not like bear claws.
Yeah, but I think honestly the impact. Of
I know
just
they
a
have
hit,
fangs.
I feel like it's
They have,
worse.
like,
than-
I would ask for him to
Fangs,
remove
teeth.
his teeth as well.
Dude, if a 5 pops up, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm pissed now.
Okay, Alex.
I had
I
a
had a-
6 and I
Yes.
just pulled it.
100 gorillas versus
Out of 4.
100 men versus one gorilla, one silverback gorilla, no weapons. Who wins?
That's hard. I would go with the gorilla.
Gorilla.
I think the gorilla.
Me and
You
Tim
can bench
agree.
press.
I'm saying
4,000 pounds.
Me and Tim say 100 men. Danny,
I say 100 men because you can outsmart the gorilla.
Oh.
They don't have a lot of
no
endurance.
weapons though.
That's
Remember?
They
what
don't,
say-
but they don't have a lot of endurance.
Raise 50.
Oh, you're out.
If
Sorry.
there was a
No,
plan,
I'm
That's
not.
true, bro.
You
Like
just
you gotta
have them
understand, like
chase
that's
you
a
and stuff.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Think about killing 100 ants. That's a lot of energy.
I could kill 100.
You can easily do
Yeah, but you're
100.
gonna be
Do I wanna
tired
play it? Do
like
I wanna
halfway.
play it? Do I
Are
wanna-
killing
let's
100
do it.
If you got to do this for every ant,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
you're
okay.
right.
You could do that though. Like in 5 minutes.
Well,
you gotta-
honestly, proportion
Yeah, but
wise, it'd be
100
more like
ants.
it'd be more like dogs,
but what if you
like
had
a
100
man
ants?
to dogs or something.
Yeah, more
know?
like that, or like
Let me see.
chickens.
Let me see
If
who
I was
would win.
amongst those 100 men,
Chickens?
or a
A
gorilla?
1,000
Nah.
chickens versus one man. You don't,
There
you don't
you
think
go.
1,000 chickens would win?
You'd get tired after a while.
They get tired.
yeah,
dude.
no, 100
They would-
chickens for
they're-
sure.
Their thing, their little patas.
Beaks.
Beaks. I fold. I'm out.
Sorry, I'm breathing into the mic.
Alejandro scared me.
You have cards?
No.
so yeah, if I was amongst those 100 men, I would. If you had a strategic plan, I
You'd
think
build
it's
a fence.
possible. Yeah, I would build a fence.
But
Cage them in,
Gageman.
tackle them.
Nice.
But yeah, I would get all these guys. I would try to get the guy dizzy.
Yeah.
So you have everybody run around him because he can't keep up. Run around him.
Or here's a
And I'll-
strategy:
and I'll be on a tree next to it.
jump on
As
him.
soon as he's dizzy, boom,
Bah.
to the face.
chokehold, tap out.
I don't think he's gonna tap out.
He's gonna be like, sir.
I think
sir.
it's more of like just choke him
He's
out
like,
until he dies. Who won? Who won?
I won.
Alejandro.
I think
King.
here's
What
here's
was
another
that?
Well,
strategy.
you should have been paying attention.
Make the gorilla fall in love with you.
Yeah.
If you dress up as
he
another
beat me
gorilla,
with 2 pairs.
2 pairs. Okay.
No, you just had a one.
I think if
Oh,
you
yeah,
dress
that's
up
right.
as another
High
gorilla,
pair,
I
yeah,
think the
high
gorilla
pair,
could fall
high
in
pair.
love with you.
The way your
If
hair
you
is
make
ba-
the gorilla fall in love with you long enough, you catfish him. You broke his heart.
The way
I mean,
the way your hair
And that's how you
is
win?
now, I think
Die of
it'll work.
depression.
yeah. I think
Entry fee.
Can gorillas
Anti-fee.
fall in love?
Oh, and
I think they can.
That's assuming
With
a lot.
humans? With
Well,
fake
no.
humans?
That's why you have to put a gorilla suit on.
Well,
Haven't you seen
but
Tarzan?
You would be like
Yeah, you ever seen Tarzan?
Joel,
Tarzan
remember?
never slept with any
Tarzan
of
was
those.
practically a gorilla.
Yeah, but he didn't hook up with any of those gorillas.
Jane.
How do you know?
What about
if
Jane?
he did,
Jane is not a
Jane
gorilla.
was like,
Jane was human.
but Tarzan was practically a gorilla.
He was still human though.
But he was raised as a gorilla.
He was just,
all he knew was.
he was a,
But he's still
he was
a
like
man. He's
he was
still
a trans gorilla. He thought he was a gorilla, but he was actually a human.
Well, then we make that gorilla think he's human.
Whose turn is it?
That
Oh,
you or me?
is
That could work.
Was that my turn?
Oh, who put it?
Yeah.
Who put in?
No,
Yeah,
who said me? Who said that? Mine's muted.
Who put it in?
I put it in.
Okay.
Why
Already
did
Alejandro?
he's got like pocket aces or something.
He's
Can I see it?
he's in
It's
the
anybody's
zone.
game. It's anybody's game.
Okay,
Everybody's in
who
right now.
said Gorilla's gonna win?
I did.
Just
Alex. Just
You?
Alex.
Are you the only one?
You have
Yeah.
no faith in mankind?
No, I don't.
What did you say?
You're
You
a
said-
disgrace.
No, humans win definitely. You only need like 10 too. You don't need 100.
Oh, that's okay.
Alejandro volunteers. So
How would you coordinate
He's
these
like,
10
you
guys?
walk
Yeah.
in with 10 guys, they can take over the world.
Okay, real question. You think us 6 can take on a gorilla?
Wait,
yeah,
wait, wait.
yeah, yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. I think we need to.
That's even bench
I think
4,000.
I think we need to redefine.
We don't even weigh 4,000.
What do you mean by take down the gorilla?
Like, obviously
maybe
it's to the death, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so you just
There's
take
no
it
way.
to the death. Yeah.
There's no way. 10 guys, one gorilla.
You get 2 guys on each limb, so that's already 8 of them, and you get
But
the
they
other
can
2 to choke out
bend.
the
But it's
gorilla.
not like the
gorilla's gonna be like,
Gorilla.
I'm here
Oh, no, they got me.
How much? How much? How much does the average
How
person
much
weigh?
gotta what you
I think me and my friends were
Average
talking about it.
person
I
weighs.
think
Not
it's like
even-
the average man is like I think 170. I think that's
Okay,
what we're doing.
check this out.
Round it up.
This
2,
guy
4,
can-
6, 8, 10,
This guy
12.
can
That's
lift
way more than
4,000 pounds.
4,000.
4,000 pounds.
Minimum
And you got
10,
one
bro.
guy
Or
on
like
each limb.
700, 800 pounds against a gorilla that weighs 500 to 800
Put two
pounds.
guys on the limb.
And
He's
he could
still. It's not gonna work.
bench press.
That'd be like if
4,000
he
Is the
pounds.
bet? Did someone bet?
orange.
Yeah, right here. I think minimum 50. 50 people. But if you had 100,
Well, you said 40 people would die already.
yeah.
So the last 10, like
yeah,
you said,
he'd be no, but they'd be like tired. You have to be climbing over bodies.
Look, I think the thing is, obviously, you have to avoid anyone dying in the first couple hours or something.
Nah, they're
Get
dying.
him tire him out.
Let other people die before he gets to you.
Like make him work for that.
I think you
know?
would need to strategize. I think you would need to strategize on how to approach it because there's gonna be casualties and people need to know like, hey, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna be one of the first few of the like first 20 people that are gonna go in there, and we're gonna take him on. But he's gonna kill us. But hopefully we can, I don't know, try to injure his eyes for as much as possible.
His eyes, yeah, that's important.
Yeah, start with the eyes and
Alejandro,
then
my man.
go
This guy's got
for
the
the
pocket.
back
Why his back?
because he can't reach you
'Cause
with
it's
those
silver.
arms.
because it's silver.
Because it's
Yeah.
silver. Aim for the silver. You go for the back. After you get to the back, you have plenty of people start rushing him, trying to choke him. Some people go for the arms, like he said. Go for the arms, go for the legs, immobilize him, and then just have
How
one
tall are they?
person just constantly bang.
Or you
like
can go
6
for the
feet.
eyes.
Let me
Can
check
you
this
even
book.
reach his eyes?
What
me
happens
text
if you
my
go for the
gorilla
eyes?
Or I mean, you have to have like at least
bro, how much you weigh?
three out of the 100 are willing to eat.
Oh my God,
the
they're
gorilla.
short. 4'4", I guess 4 foot.
Ooh.
4
Oh, they were
inches.
like
Heck
6
yeah,
foot.
dude.
Exactly, 10 people.
10 people,
No,
yeah.
no, you
heck
gotta
yeah.
take him silverback,
I changed my
dude.
mind.
What?
Different
I don't care
types.
if he can bench that. I
He's
can,
4'4" and can
Hey,
No, no,
bench
I
a
don't think he's
short
4'4".
king, dude.
There's no way he's
No
4'4".
shot. You probably looked up Harambe.
You looked up Danny.
Silverback, 4
Not even
feet,
5
11
feet.
inches.
Oh, but that's
The
if he's
tallest is-
walking like that.
Oh, you got to put it standing on 2 feet. But standing on 2
Yeah.
feet.
Imagine getting hit though.
Because,
Getting
yeah,
gnarly hit.
Oh,
Oh, for
you're
sure.
Dead. No, you're dead.
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, you're
Not
dead.
you're
knocked out.
Nah,
Yeah.
you're dead.
No, but what if it hits you in the
Standing
limb?
upright, still 5 foot, 11
broken
inches.
leg?
That's the tallest that they'll get.
What? What was
5
it?
feet, 11
So
inches.
that's 2 inches
5'11"?
taller than me.
5'11".
That's
Bro,
about
that's,
me.
that's our height.
You're 5'11"?
I'm 5'11".
Look how he's standing. He's standing.
Yeah, but
he's standing
how
kind
much
of
does he
zesty,
weigh?
actually.
600 pounds?
Yeah, average 600 pounds.
He's standing.
But that's pure muscle,
Danny
dude.
posing in the morning.
That's me like trying to suck it in the morning, like looking in the mirror. Like,
Who's betting this?
Alejandro.
Well, all right,
All of that?
I'll play it.
no, it's a red.
Who's still in? It's just me and Alejandro.
I'm going for the
Rich
river.
here,
I'm going
too.
for the river card.
All
Everyone
right,
with
let's go for the
cards.
river.
River.
The
Going
river.
for the river.
In the river we trust. What is the river? Rich, explain
Please
it to the
be,
Bromigos.
I mean, where water runs through.
That's a That's right.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Where's that 8?
Dang,
And the 9.
dude.
Oh, the 9's right there.
I messed
10, 9,
up.
8. Ooh.
I messed up, but I can't back out now.
That sounds like a bluff.
I know
Can
I
I buy
win.
more?
I win for sure.
Can I buy more chips?
I think he would. I think
Not,
he-
not
he
until
does.
you run out.
100% I win.
You got to run out. Then you can buy more chips.
100%. You guys should just. You might as well fold.
You know what's been happening though? I started off with one of these, and Alejandro's right next to me, so he went the next one up. Next round, I started with one of these. He started with one
So you think he's
of
just a
these.
bluffer?
So I'm gonna start low, so he could up me low.
Okay.
You sure you want to do that?
I've been watching you, Alejandro.
You're
I'm a
watching me?
pro. I used to do this for a living.
100% I
I
win.
didn't
Besides
make anything,
wrestling,
but I
he
did
also
for a
was a
living.
pro poker player.
Pro poker.
a semi-pro poker player.
Sebai.
Come on, Alejandro.
Actually, no, I'm gonna call it.
Oh, so
I'll call.
He
okay.
doesn't have anything after all.
I want one of your guys' blacks.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Call.
Cause
Pull your white.
alright,
He's not wrong. They are black.
they are black.
And Danny likes
What's it
them.
called?
An icy color.
I'm not. Here, let me show you guys my cards though.
Can I see it?
All right, you want to see it? Which one do you want to see? You want to see the good one or the bad one?
He has a flush. Watch. Oh, floor. Yeah.
Man, I just
So who's
lost.
in? Alejandro?
Me, Rich, and Danny.
And Danny. Money's on.
Alex,
Rich, he's been
explain to the Bromigos what we're dealing with right now. And
So
who's betting?
Who's betting? Who's in? Oh, Alejandro,
Danny, and
Rich,
and
Rich, and Danny are
Can I
still
bet?
in. They're trying to go for that.
That big
We have a
pot.
6, a 10, a king, a 9, and a 7. So who bet first?
I bet the black.
Someone's going first.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
Oh,
Danny.
Danny, you show
Danny,
your cards
yeah,
first.
so
You
he
want
has
the
to
good
go.
one or
He
the bad
bet
one?
first.
Give it the bad.
Or the highest. He's gonna have to show his
good
cards.
I got a
He's got a
pair.
pair of 9s, and what's the next card?
But it doesn't matter if you guys have
Was
a
that the
flush.
good or the
Just show
bad?
it. Just
It
show
doesn't matter if you guys have a flush
Okay.
Oh, he's got it.
because I got the highest flush.
Mm.
Oh,
That's why.
Wait,
Yeah,
does he?
I
I like it. I like it.
I like that.
I had triples of kings. Doesn't matter.
It's
I
not
got
a
the
straight
highest.
flush.
I got the highest flush.
You would need
No,
a
I got
straight
the
flush.
shapes. Isn't the shape
Someone
more?
explain what a flush
Well,
is.
1, 2,
He's right.
3, 4.
He's-
Yeah, but we
he has
play
to
off
have
5. We play off 5 cards.
Wait,
So he's taking his
That's-
ace. You're taking an 8.
That's fine.
His ace
Yeah,
is still
yeah.
higher.
Shape.
My ace is
oh,
higher.
but he has also the
Oh,
highest
you're
8.
I have the highest flush.
or the
in
highest
other words.
flush.
That's why I was so
There's
confident.
5 of a
to put it.
kind. So
was
you
a
got
good
a
play.
flush
We have a
because
button
he's
for
got
that.
5 of the
was
3
good.
leaf clovers.
All right, someone explain that for the Bromigos because I'm pretty sure they're confused.
So the way Rich and Danny had both the possibility of winning, but because Danny had an ace, which is the highest card in a deck of cards, he got the win.
That was a
because
bad
we play off of
explanation.
5. We play off of 5.
Explain it better. Let's see.
Now explain why you should still live in the United States.
Five icons match. There you go.
Danny, shut the heck up.
What's the ad?
All right, anti-fees.
All right, let's talk about. Did you guys hear that Trump wanted to change Memorial Day for what was it called? Victory Day for World War II, and then Veterans Day he wanted to change
put one.
for Victory Day for
I put one.
World War One. Did you guys hear about that?
Victory Day and what was the other
For
one?
World War One and World War Two.
That's basically just Memorial Day. I mean, that's what you do Memorial Day. It's like for everyone who gave their lives in the service of the U.S.
right, but he wants to change it to like have that title, which is kind of like
What do you think about
Hey,
it?
more
Oh,
holidays.
but-
I'll
Do
take
I
it.
lose my holiday?
More holidays. I'll take it.
Wait, is he adding a holiday or is he just changing the name?
Change-
I
the
think he's
name.
being specific.
he's
with
distracting
those-
us.
Distracting us?
Yeah,
With
like
the
you
what?
think about
Spin
it. Like no, I want. I thought he was talking about, you know,
Adding.
bringing down
We
prices,
see his
Building a
picture.
wall.
helping people, building the wall. He hasn't done any of that.
Oh, you want the wall?
You want the wall.
Yeah,
I know
want the
somebody
wall.
who can build it. Rich.
Hey.
Ray,
West Coast.
There you go.
West
Hey, the
Coast.
West
Romo.
Coast
Romo.
Fence
Let's
Pros.
say- let's take a
let's
5-minute break.
Yeah, we'll do a quick little commercial on our current
Our sponsor.
Our sponsor.
Sponsor.
I don't-
Celsius.
West Coast
Yeah.
Agency? No. West Coast
Red Halo Cups.
West Coast.
West Coast Fencing
Solo Cups.
Pros.
I know he's been on before, but has he talked about what he does for a living?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He keeps
shout
America
it out
safe.
right now.
This
He-
is like
he
your
built the wall.
third episode, right?
He built the wall.
Huh?
He builds
Third
walls.
episode or second or third, fourth?
This is second, I think.
He
Okay.
does what Trump has not yet done.
Mm.
Tell us, Rich. What do you do for a living?
We build fences. West Coast Fence Pros. Yeah, we're the pros.
All right, let me
what
ask you
kind of
this.
employees do you hire?
Illegal.
So you,
Someone's gotta
so
build a
if you
fence.
were
He
able
hired
to
me
get-
the other day.
If you were able to get a contract
I was at Home Depot.
to start building the wall, would you still use those same employees?
Yeah.
Do you get your employees from a said
Home Depot.
Home Depot?
That's ZipRecruiter.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Craigslist.
I have picked up guys from Home Depot. I mean, and I tell you what, those Home Depot
Were they
guys
cute?
can work.
They work. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So-
they work.
Wait, what
like
kind of
they're
work
trying
are
to
you
pay the
hiring
mortgage.
him or them for?
And it was your day off.
Yeah.
So I'm in need of a fence.
Yeah.
So I call you.
Yep.
And he hires me.
What happens?
To go
Like,
build
do you
it.
come out, you check out the site?
We schedule you a free consultation.
Is it who does
Free
the
quote?
consultation? Is it you or is it just anybody?
It'll be me.
It'll be you. Okay.
Straight from the man himself.
Do we get a discount? Do the
Nice.
Bring Migos get a discount if they go
yeah.
with you?
Is there a promo code or
promo code?
I want a fence. I don't need a fence, but I just want a fence.
We
Can you?
give senior citizen discounts.
Oh, really?
What about the Bromigos?
What about
What
military
about
discounts?
victory
Military
day
Yeah.
discounts?
Yeah.
Can you show me a picture of like your best work that you're most proud of?
Oh, God.
Ooh, yeah.
And then show me a picture of yourself
I'm
after.
proud of it all.
He's gonna show us pictures of
Proud
his
of it
kids.
all. I
The
like
picture's
that.
gonna be the exact same.
That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
I'm pretty excited about this project coming up.
Yep.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay. I was like,
There's this project coming up here in
Put it
Camarillo.
in there.
We're doing what's called a telescopic gate.
Ooh,
What's
nice.
that?
Oh, so it extends and comes back in.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's not. So it's a rolling gate, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with gates, but
Yeah, yeah,
this
absolutely.
rolling gate is just one single piece, and it rolls closed and rolls
Mhm.
open.
hmm
Okay, so like you got your wall here,
Mhm.
and you got the opening,
Mhm.
but the size of the opening is bigger than the wall.
Yeah, that's always a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that big gate when
Mhm.
when it opens,
It's-
it's still gonna be this far
Mm.
out still. So we gotta make that one piece into two pieces. So it's gonna close once,
Like a telescope.
close twice.
Oh.
Contracts.
It's gonna
Yeah.
grow.
Telescopic
Now,
gate.
is this to keep things in or keep things out?
Both.
hmm.
Anyways,
Undocumented
That's
people.
a pretty.
How much was
It's a
something
design
like
for
that?
the wall.
That's a serious project.
Yeah.
So-
Practicing.
Have
for
you
the
ever
wall.
done one before?
No.
Okay.
It sounds
well,
simple,
let's
though.
Not let that,
Is it simple?
Let's not let that person that purchased that know that.
It's a government project.
Oh, let's not let the
okay.
government find out.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that
Nice.
project because it's a huge deal.
Amen.
Those
How
gates.
many hours do you think it'll take?
2.
If you had,
Well,
If you have Alex,
if you had 100 men,
100 gorillas,
or if you had if you had one gorilla, do you think you could get it done faster?
that thing could bench 4,000 pounds.
4,000 pounds. Think about that.
He's like, where do you want it?
Is that wall already there?
It's being built.
You got to feed
Okay.
bananas though.
So you guys are just part of the project.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm losing.
Did you give them the specs of like how big of a gap to leave?
No, they're just building the building, and we just come in and do the fence.
What if they don't
It's
leave you a
great.
gap?
And then that's why we're doing the telescopic gate.
Because
Nice.
it folds.
Yeah.
Because they want to see the
But,
stars
like,
at night.
obviously the gate's going. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, and
I'm overcomplicating.
That's why you're not a
fine.
fence worker.
How just for the Bromigos, if anybody wants a fence, how can they reach out to you, Rich?
our Instagram is WC Fence Pros. Our website is westcoastfencepro.com. You give us a call at 805-804-7207.
Wait, can you repeat
No,
that again?
is that your personal or is that?
That's the office.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
good.
Okay, good.
Do you have a general area that you work in?
We
Counties
do
or what?
Santa Barbara County, Ventura County, and LA County.
So the tri counties.
Nice.
Yep.
Check
And
that.
by the end of this year, we're going to be in Orange County.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what's
Excited
Like you're
for
just
that.
gonna drive farther, or they're gonna
No,
set.
we're gonna put another branch there.
Ooh.
So you have an office in every county, LA, Ventura, and Santa Barbara, or
No,
you?
we're just this one office.
Oh, okay.
Operating it all.
That's cool.
That's nice.
What's the furthest you've gone?
Orange County.
I already
Wait, so you're gonna have yeah, I already checked. You're gonna have a branch in Orange County.
Yeah.
Oh, so you'll probably even be able to go farther than that.
To San Diego.
Like San Diego.
I wanna,
Dang.
I
And
wanna be
past
able
that,
to
would
have
you go to
a branch.
Mexico?
Sheesh. Well,
Build the wall, yeah.
You got to build the wall.
That's the next contract, Papi Trump.
6s and 5s.
Dang.
What do I have?
Oh man.
It's a horrible.
That-
That's a good game for someone.
That's. Let me tell you
yeah.
something. That
Everyone
is a
just check.
full house for
Just
somebody.
check.
I'm
Just
checking.
check. Just check. Everybody
I'm
check
checking.
all around.
Everybody check around.
Rich, check.
No, do what you want, Rich.
There you go.
There you go.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any?
That's it.
That's it.
You show.
I just have high card.
Oh, he beat me with that.
Get that out of here.
I had a pair of threes.
That don't matter.
I have a high card, ace, and I have.
Okay, no, he had it.
Rich, you got anything else? Nada.
What?
Alex, looks like Alex is going to take it.
No, they split.
No, I have
Oh
a
no.
He has a higher.
Well, he's got a higher card.
second.
There's
card.
nothing to
No,
split.
you don't use
Oh,
this.
that's-
You use 5
That's
cards.
true.
You,
That you go off the 5.
you don't use 6. You get
So you
split.
do split.
Yeah. Because you have the 2 pairs and then the high card.
It's my
You were
anti-fee.
explaining this like the last round about the 5 cards.
Yeah, no, but so then they should have split.
Well, it's because it's 2 pairs, so
you
that already
just
takes
split,
up
didn't
4 cards, and then the last card would be
No.
the
Split
ace.
with him.
Yeah, no, we split. But what about the other game? The one where I was talking about Rich and
No.
Danny? Like,
'Cause
I
he
had
went
the
off
higher
of the 5th
flush.
card.
oh yeah, the
Yeah,
ace.
the
You had the
higher
ace.
Yeah.
You had the cloves. Ace.
We both had cloves. We both had the same suit, but I had the higher card.
the ace. Okay, and in this circumstance,
You
it
guys
was
had
just that.
the
Yeah.
card
The
same
themselves.
card, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus that one, it's like
Because you're
we're
both
playing off
using the
these.
same 6,
Yeah.
the pair of 6 and the pair of 5s.
I'm
And
glad,
the second card didn't matter. Like his second card, my
Yeah,
second
no,
card.
because you're just
I'm
going
glad you figured that out.
For the Bromigos, do
Can
you
you
guys think that there's a strategy for playing poker?
Yes,
It's all in the face.
all in.
You think it's poker face, like actually playing the person, not the actual game?
It's
That's part
definitely
of it.
playing the person. Like, if you know somebody's going to be aggressive, then you just let them be aggressive.
Mm.
You know? Like, I already know. I have this guy red. This guy's aggressive.
He's red?
He's bluffing.
I
every
want
time.
to know Alejandro's opinion because, dude, this guy's winning right now. I don't know if you guys.
Well,
have
Danny
noticed.
has more right
no.
now. I just
He
looked
won the
first
first
round.
hand. That's why.
That's true. What do you think?
And that set
Alejandro?
the tone.
Do you think there's a strategy for this?
I just got lucky first round. I haven't not had a good round after that.
But do you think there's a
It's
strategy for?
Oh, there's definitely a
Strategized
strategy.
luck. Strategized luck.
Just depends if you want to bluff the entire game or if you actually have a good hand. Do you want
Like,
to
right now,
use-
I'm going to win this next hand.
That's a bluff. I ever heard one.
Hey, let's see it then. Let's see it then.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, he didn't bet.
Let's see it then.
I'm going to lure you guys in.
I
he
call
just
your
lured you
bluff,
in.
bro.
I'm
I call you.
Oh,
I call it.
Okay.
Without a flop, you're gonna.
Oh wait, no, I can't. Yeah, you have to call it. My bad.
Well, it came all the
Now
way
it's your
around
turn.
to you.
Well,
Do I want to play this?
it's still anybody's game. There's no
Alright,
cards on the
whatever.
table.
Yeah, I'll play it.
So,
We only live once, right?
Yellow.
I don't have.
Yellow.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be here for 5 hours.
All right, let's do it.
I know.
Come on, Rich.
I can only
out.
record for like an hour.
Um,
We're halfway through, guys. Don't worry. We'll do another.
what's the since you're out now? What's the goal for your company?
What's your mission statement?
He's trying to get to San Diego, dude.
Mexico.
in a new county every 2 years.
It's a good goal, dude. What the heck?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a great goal.
Yeah.
Want to eventually be
Who's
up
starting?
north.
Starts with me.
He starts. Yeah.
You guys now you're from Washington.
Yeah.
You trying to move your way up to Yakima?
No.
No.
Go statewide.
Why?
And then count
because you were doing fencing up there in Yakima, right?
Yeah.
Washington.
But that was with
Oh,
your
with your family.
family.
You don't want to
I feel like-
You don't want to compete with them.
Exactly.
Nah,
But I feel like numbers are different here, like
Mm.
because there's so much. It's so much more populated.
materials too.
Houses are more expensive. People are willing to drop more money
Yeah.
on a fence.
Mm,
There's more money
they love
here.
Their property. Their.
He called
Did
already.
anybody bet?
no.
No?
You're up.
Okay.
It's
You're
yours.
first.
I think
Rich, how much was let's say thank you. Let's say you just build a 10-foot fence over there compared to here. What was the price difference, or how much would you charge over there compared to here? Because I know it's more expensive here.
It is more expensive. Like a I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah,
It's just more expensive.
it's just more expensive. Gotcha.
Just check all the way around.
Yeah,
But
it's-
it's a lot of money.
Oh,
I
hey,
fold.
I'm glad I folded.
Nah, don't fold, guys.
Daddy, you can't even see my face.
It's because I know this guy doesn't got anything. If anything,
He's out.
Well, he could be
Look,
bluffing.
Alex maybe has a pair. Okay, this is
I
the
fold.
only, this is the only reason
You
he
put
would
it
put
in
that much
100 and
in.
Folded?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you gonna fold?
Yeah. Well, I can't be the last one. Somebody's got to challenge him.
I'll challenge him if you fold.
Okay.
All right.
What do you have?
2 pairs.
Ooh.
Oh, now you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
What do you have?
Dang.
Hi, Queen.
Wow.
Take it. Thank you, sir.
So
Alex,
lucky.
explain what just happened.
I beat you. Oh, sorry.
I win, you lose.
I won.
Oh, well, I like this
All right.
color.
Here's mine.
No, I went with 2 pairs. A pair of 8s and a pair of 5s. There was already
You're
an
like-
8 and a 5 on the deck, or on the table.
8 and
I
a
mean.
3.
Oh, the 3.
Eight and
Yeah.
three.
Oh no,
you
but
had 2 pairs.
He
I had
doesn't
two
even know
pairs.
how he won.
Yeah, he went either way.
no, I had a 5 and an 8.
Shuffle.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but
Right?
there was already 2 3s on the
Oh,
board.
yeah, there was
and then
already
he
two,
just,
yeah,
he just
but-
added the 8.
Yeah, but he added the 8 and I won with a pair of 8s and a pair of 5s.
Wait, what did you have?
A
A 9.
Already.
How much do
One
you
of
didn't
mine's
have
in
a
there
pair?
already.
I just had a high queen. I went off of his advice.
Damn.
Oh, see, I didn't have.
put it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to play it.
I'll
because-
pay again, but I put mine in already.
You took it. I saw you take it.
Did I take it back?
Oh, yeah. I was collecting them and you just
Oh.
stole it.
And then maybe you got confused because you know how I threw mine and it went over there. I was
Oh,
like,
no, yeah.
And I was like, sorry, Alejandro.
Alejandro, how much do you bench?
Huh? The last time I was at 215.
250.
I was doing 215.
Dang, that's good.
Good. Hey, so what were your guys' weight classes when you guys were wrestling?
I was heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
Yeah.
And you?
I started heavyweight, but then I dropped the 40 pounds to go 195.
You dropped 40 pounds.
Dropped
Yeah, I dropped
40
40 pounds.
How'd you do
Just
that?
for that?
How did you cut weight?
I starved myself for the majority, so I was only eating like fruit, and I would only eat like lunch and dinner.
Like a gorilla.
Yeah, basically. And then it was just like the high workout from wrestling,
Uh-huh.
and then not eating, and I dropped like 40 pounds.
Did you guys ever do the trash bag? Like put on the trash bag and
Yeah, I did.
to try to like cut weight?
Yeah, you sleep,
No.
you sleep with it on.
Oh, you sleep with it on? I thought you just worked out with it.
Wait, it's
I
an
worked
actual
out
trash
with it.
bag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
hefty bag.
Or
Like a black one.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like actual sweat.
To lose weight, right?
Does
but
it
Yeah,
work?
you could work out with it, or you could go to sleep.
But
with it.
aren't you losing water weight?
How do you
Oh.
gain weight?
100%.
Because I need to
eat.
gain weight.
You eat trash bags.
Bro,
you don't put them on, you eat them.
you hang out with me, Tim.
That's the right answer. You want to gain weight?
that's the best
Go hang out with Rich for a whole weekend and you'll come back 200 pounds,
Go to his,
looking
go
like
to
a
his
gorilla.
house. He'll
you won't be cute,
he'll-
but you'll gain weight.
What is that?
he'll,
I need to
cook for
be
you.
like 195. I'm 180
doing?
right now.
Oh, dang.
Oh, that's not that bad.
15 pounds
Come on, guys.
15 pounds?
by
possible.
2026.
Yeah, heck yeah. You're trying to dirty bulk? We talked about it with talked to
With Alex.
With Adam. I'll check.
Oh, like the
No,
you-
there's already-
you want to inject?
All right.
Like fat? Just
Oh, I thought that was
inject fat?
dirty.
Just lard.
I thought that was dirty. Lard. Do you
Green
want to
state,
inject
Danny.
lard?
I'm out.
Really?
Danny has a bunch
Just start
of it.
eating more protein.
Bruh. I'm at like 140 every day.
That's not enough. Creatine.
No,
It's hard. It's
Are you
hard.
tripling
you
your
need to
protein?
consume more grams of protein than you weigh. So if you weigh 185, you said
180.
180, then you got to consume more than
Dude,
180
Eating
grams of protein.
140 grams is like
Just eat 3 rotisserie chickens per day.
How many miles did you?
It's hard.
a lot.
How many miles did you run? What was it,
5.
today or yesterday?
5 yesterday.
There
I
you
ran
go. That's
today.
your problem. Don't run.
Stop running.
Stop running. Don't run.
You want to gain weight? Stop running.
You'll look like me and
Stop,
Danny
stop running.
soon.
Why are you running?
Soon and very soon.
How much do you weigh, Rich, if you don't mind me asking?
I mind you asking.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I'm
Alex.
going to guess.
That's like
It's not like the how much a gorilla can bench.
For real.
You don't guess that.
that's like how much money do you have in your bank
What
account,
was, like,
Alex? If you don't mind me
let
asking.
let me guess.
if you don't mind me asking.
Negative, man.
What's
Negative.
Danny's credit score? Let me guess.
Oh, you don't want to know. 2 digits. The 2 digits.
What was your what
in
were your
single
PRs
digits.
when you were lifting?
I was lifting 3 plates.
Dang.
Like
Whoa.
benching?
Like the ones from the kitchen?
What about deadlift? What about like deadlifts?
I wasn't worse than deadlifts. I had a horrible form.
That's a good one.
I love you, Rich.
I raised, yeah.
We lifted him.
I
to
I feel
the-
like you
to
guys
his
are
room.
scaring Alejandro, dude. He's not gonna
No,
wanna
he's
come back
scaring
with
us
this.
with
I know,
the.
he's-
What,
he's
what
in
am I
the
scaring you
zone.
guys?
No, I'm saying
I squatted 800.
these guys are scaring you. You're not gonna want
That's
to do another
good.
episode.
800?
Oh, no.
Bro, you squatted a gorilla.
Yeah.
2 gorillas.
You said like you said anywhere from like
5 to 800 pounds.
In the river we trust.
1 gorilla.
No, he put in
It's two.
100. You put in.
Oh,
You
I didn't
squatted
see it.
a gorilla with diabetes.
Yeah.
I could not do squats or deadlifts.
No.
No.
Alex, you were doing deadlifts for a while, right?
Yeah,
love
but
it.
I don't deadlift as much as you
How
guys.
much
I
were you
love
doing?
I
deadlift.
think I did like 350. Like
Oh,
Eight-
deadlift.
800s.
Deadlift was the highest I got was 130. No, sorry, 100. It was
that's
300,
not-
over
uh-huh.
300 pounds.
yeah.
300 pounds.
The highest I've done was
but for your
350.
for your weight
But
to
That's pretty
lift,
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I deadlifted more,
Yeah, yeah.
twice, over twice of my weight.
Twice your
Yeah.
body weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because imagine for me, that'd be the gorilla, 600 pounds.
Gorilla.
Did you
100.
call him?
You gotta match 100.
That's mine.
No, that's mine.
No, that's
I
Alex.
just put that in.
Slick.
All right.
They make me pay twice because you're rich.
Pay your money.
Give me
I pay
the money.
taxes.
No.
In the river,
Did you burn?
we
Did
don't.
you burn?
That's
Yeah.
that's the river.
Yeah, he
the
burned.
last
Burned
part.
before I asked him.
That says for here.
I don't
river.
like this game anymore.
I'm just gonna put it out there just 'cause I don't got nothing.
We haven't bet.
You still have to bet.
No, he's out. Like he's out of the
No, I
game.
wasn't
He
folding.
forfeited.
No, he's done.
No, he's
He's
still
done.
He's just.
He has an 8 and a 9.
Oh, show it.
Well, he's got a pair.
No, but we don't know what suit.
I was closing my eyes.
All right, we know
I
his
saw what he
cards,
has
we know his
unfolding.
cards.
I saw what he has.
So you're telling me you don't have higher than a pair.
I had a pair. His pair is just higher than mine.
Yeah.
So you had a
could've
pair of
checked.
sixes.
Oh no, my God.
Well, I know
He had an 8 and a 9. Just all the way in there.
Oh, there he is. That's how you bet.
I fold.
Oh, okay.
How many plates is that?
What did you have?
Ah,
I don't have this shit. I'm just kidding.
you had a pair. Yeah,
I had nine.
two pairs. Two pairs.
He would have won, yeah.
Pásamela.
I've been losing this entire game.
Rich is just.
That's funny.
All right. Going back to what you were saying about not wanting a girl as a partner, my wrestling partner was a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you?
How many times did she beat you?
Oh no, I beat her. I did not hold back.
You
Was she
didn't-
cute?
No?
Huh?
Was she cute?
No, she was heavyweight.
Alejandro, that's not what I
No,
asked.
well, she's
That's not what
cute
I asked,
in
bro.
her own way, pero
That's
to
not
me,
what I
no. To me, no.
Plus girls can be cute too. Alejandro.
Have you seen Gorlak the Destroyer? No, have you guys seen Gorlak the Destroyer?
We respect all the women out there.
I know.
Just not the heavyweight ones.
Was she cute? No, she was heavyweight.
It's like, that's not what I asked. Oh, okay, yeah. Torta.
Gorlak the Destroyer.
Oh wow!
That was her.
No.
I was gonna say.
Well, that was her. No, dude, you really think that would be his weight class?
Well, he said he lost 40 pounds.
That's the next class up.
No. So like in our school, there wasn't that many people in like the higher weights. So while I was going down from heavyweight I went down to heavyweight, from heavyweight to 220 and then to 195.
Okay.
But even while I was at 195 and 220, I was still practicing with the heavyweights.
Oh,
And so
okay,
I
okay.
would still wrestle all the heavyweights, and then she just happened to be like the one that didn't have a partner,
one
so
that
they
got
would
away.
always put me with her.
Did
to
she
wrestle.
did she ever ask you to Sadie's dance? No.
So
Okay,
this
she had a
girl-
boyfriend.
This girl. Wait, she had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
This girl
Was
he
okay
cute?
with
Was he
you?
cute or overweight?
Was he in the same weight class?
They were in the same weight class. Yeah,
They were in the same way.
they were in the same. But he joined like midway into the year.
Was he cute?
No,
he
we
was-
already
I bet
established
you-
he
I
was
bet you he was-
heavyweight.
I bet you he
Oh,
was
we already
jealous
established-
of his girl wrestling with guys, so
Oh,
he joined
yeah.
because of that. 'cause
Oh,
of
I
his
can see that.
insecurities.
Oh,
Wait, did
gotcha.
he joined? He joined the.
He joined like midway through the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's
joined
probably like,
because
ain't
of his
nobody wrestling my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Do you guys feel, for you two, do you guys feel if you guys would have wrestled a girl that there was like maybe certain things you wouldn't do? Like wrestling moves that you wouldn't do? Either to.
Can you show us?
Hold that thought.
You want to wrestle?
Move the table.
Hold that thought.
Get it on the table. Show us what
Now
move you can't
we
do.
were all saying 100 guys, one gorilla, right? Does it change if it's 100 girls, one gorilla?
Oh,
Ooh,
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
no.
You think the girls are gonna outbeat?
No,
the-
yeah,
a gorilla?
yeah.
What if it's a female gorilla?
Even more.
I think they're more aggressive, no? The
are.
females?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bigger. They're usually
a
bigger.
lot of estrogen.
What's weird is like
They
animals.
can lift. They're heavyweight.
Animals in nature.
Wait, lift 8,000 pounds.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Animals in nature are like the females usually bigger than the males.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
most
that's
of the
true
time,
for tarantulas.
most of the time, the female is the one that does all the heavy lifting. Like with lions, the females are the ones that hunt.
The men
that
don't
true?
hunt.
The men don't hunt.
Do the
They protect the
So
pride.
the lioness are the ones that go and
hunt,
hunt,
because
and
that's-
the lions are the ones that protect.
really? Well,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with like seahorses, right? They give birth.
Yeah, the males give birth.
The males give birth. Yeah.
That's not right. I don't believe you guys.
Yeah. No, the male seahorses carry the baby.
No, you have to.
Carry the.
Okay.
the baby sea calf.
Before I forget, Alejandro, tell us the story about the kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
with
kid
the
I
arm.
broke his arm?
Yeah.
Funny. So,
Funny. The kid is
was
like this.
He's a Brazilian.
no, I tried the podcast.
He's over here. Like, so she was heavyweight.
No, I actually tried looking for the picture that we had. I just couldn't find it. And it was on my Instagram. I just don't have Instagram anymore, so I couldn't find it. But basically, it was our. Huh?
Why don't you have Instagram?
I just wanted to get off it. It was too distracting.
Yeah.
Too much stuff.
Too
going
many
on.
girls were DMing him.
It's valid.
They're all
Yeah.
heavyweight.
They were all heavyweight. Yeah.
They were all heavyweight.
No, so basically it was our second to last tournament against Ventura, and we were the only undefeated team at the time. And so we go into the match and we start practicing, and our JV 195 says he can't wrestle because he got a skin infection. And so in the line it was
Is that
our
code for something else or?
no, he just had a skin infection. It was nasty.
Never
Ringworm.
heard of that.
Ringworm.
Ringworm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I call twice. I raise it.
Alcohol.
Ooh. But so like he got ring.
Am I gonna win one hand at all today?
I raise it another 5.
The only
Another five?
hand you
What
win is
the-
the ones you
This is
leave with.
200, right?
I think you're better off
yeah.
building a
200?
fence.
You're better off building fences then.
I know I should have went to work today.
Yeah. So they ended up calling me up to wrestle because I was the next one in line for the JV because we had our varsity and we had our JV and then it was me. So I was next in line.
Oh wait.
So they called me up to wrestle,
Yeah.
and this was my first time wrestling in like an actual tournament. Well, in a duel against another school. I've been in tournaments. I would score like third, fourth on them, but this is my first time actually wrestling for like for our team.
Tied or whatever.
Yeah. So we go into the match and we're
Cheers.
cheers.
It's a heavyweight.
To heavyweights. And so they call me up to wrestle, and this is my first match. And I'm nervous and everything. And I was 195. I wasn't heavyweight. So 195. We start the match,
You're still in
and
high school, right?
yeah, I was in high school.
Why'd you quit wrestling?
We'll
get there next.
Well, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's a part of the story. It's actually a part of the story.
The girl made you quit?
No.
No. So we started the match, and so I'm an endurance player. So I try to go until like the third round, which is the last round, to
Tire
get
them
him
out.
to tire him out, and so I can quickly pin him. Because I have high, like I for some reason I just had high endurance. I could make it to the last round and still have good energy.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to wait it out.
Energizer bunny.
Yeah. So I tried waiting him out, but he was like really good, and so he kept scoring points on me. And for those who don't know, if there's actually a mercy rule in wrestling, it's if the other player scores 15 points and you haven't scored anything, the match ends. So he was at 11-0.
Called tech out.
Yeah, and so I was down 11 points. I hadn't scored anything, and so it was 11-0. And we go into the last round, and my coach put me down on the floor. It's called bottom position. It's so I can easily score a point and it won't get mercied. And so, and at this point they were like, "Don't get pinned," because if I get pinned, they score more points for like the overall, and that decides who wins.
As a team.
Yeah, as a team. So he was like, "Just
So
try
he-
not to get pinned."
So he put you down on the floor.
Yeah.
So,
So try not, so I can get up, basically.
Because when you escape, it's 1 point.
Yeah.
There's a word in that.
A lot of times escaping is easier than pin.
Then
Trying to get a
trying to
point.
go
Oh,
for the
okay.
pin.
Makes sense.
And so I started on the floor and I started like wiggling around the guy. And so we get into what's called a 50-50 position where we're both on our knees and we have one arm wrapped around each other's necks, kind of like this. And so I decide here is like, I'm going to try to go for a pin because there's a really easy move here to pin him. So I reached over, grabbed his arm, his right arm. I was on his left side. I grabbed it and pulled it out from under him and twisted it so that when I would fully twist, he would be on his back and I would be on top of him so I could get the pin and win. But
The name of the move is called head and arm.
yeah. And then but it's third round.
I'm surprised
So,
state champ knows all
he
these
knows
terms.
them.
Like he still knows it.
Yeah.
He could still get in the ring right now.
champ.
State
Yeah.
champ for a reason.
I think he could get in the ring.
Or Yakima.
If he got on this table right now, he could show us some moves. I'm confident.
All right, let's
So it's
let's-
third round. We're both sweating, and so as I go out to pull his arm out, my arm slips because of the sweat, and I lose my
okay.
grip on him. And so he takes advantage of it and tries to put his arm back out. But I was already mid twist, and I kept twisting him. And so he put his arm back on the floor, and it just popped out like this on the floor. I didn't know that at the time because I ended up completing the twist, and I was on top of him, and he wasn't moving.
Was he yelling?
No, he
he
went into
passed
shock.
out.
Yeah, he passed out. And so,
won.
Oh wow.
yeah. And so,
That's dude. Yeah.
so when we go into
Heavyweight.
how old
And
was
so normally when you're on your back, you're just trying your best to get off your back, and so you won't get pinned. But this guy was not moving, and I kind of looked down. I was like, "Why isn't this guy moving?" So I end up getting off of him and look at him. Bro's passed out. The refs come, they push me back into my corner. My coach grabs me, puts me in my corner, and they start looking at the guy, and he's just passed out on the floor.
Nice.
And so I was just staring at the guy. I was like, "What did I do?"
Yeah, wake up, buddy.
I know. And then. And then
So you took
his
advantage
coach
of
went
him.
up to him, and then the rest were talking. And my coach walks up to me, is like, "That was some S word wrestling. You were wrestling like really bad, but you got the S word done, bro. Congrats." He shook my hand and everything and left. So I ended up breaking this guy's arm. He woke up after. He wasn't screaming or anything, so I guess the adrenaline was keeping the pain away. But he ended up leaving, and I tried to have some swordsmanship, go up to shake his hand or something.
But it was just bad.
And his dad was walking him out.
That's this.
High five, buddy. High five.
Double high five.
And so, I just tried to be respectful, and his dad just pushed me away because I didn't want to talk to me.
You should have
And-
broken the dad's arm too.
And what the funny thing is that they ended up giving me the match as a pin. So I ended up giving my team 6 points because of that.
Wow.
And because of that,
You guys
the
won.
JV team went undefeated the whole season
Wow.
just because I broke that guy's arm.
So had you guys been
scared of
varsity?
Alejandro.
Had you guys been varsity, you would have been state champs.
Absolutely.
No, we ended up the next week we had our final tournament against Buena and we lost. So actually, our JV,
Yeah.
our JV team beat our JV team beat their JV team.
I thought you were Cougars.
You guys lost either way though.
Well, our varsity ended up losing because both our JV and varsity were undefeated. So varsity ended up losing their undefeated to Buena, but
yeah.
the JV won.
Beat,
so JV was undefeated the
no one
entire
cares about
season.
Imagine having your name of the city and still losing to another school that resides in that city. That's Buena.
All right, shut up, Daddy.
So hold on. When it broke, did it dislocate from the joint, or did it actually break the actual?
I think it was like
Yeah,
a joint.
pull it out.
I think it was
Also
joint. I think it just
dislocated.
popped out. Yeah.
Dislocated.
Did you get to see what was popping out or no?
No. There's a picture of it
arm,
where you can
Alex.
kind of see. I just don't have the picture because they had asked everyone to not take
arm.
pictures or videos of him on the
like
floor.
the capitulum.
Oh,
the
I would have been right there.
Oh no, yeah. Some of my teammates who were playing, they were they started taking pictures and videos of it.
Nice.
But no one wanted to
They
wrestle
gave him like
with
a
me after that.
blanket, put a pillow
Really? No
under
one wants to
it.
wrestle you?
No,
Because they were
like in
scared?
my team, none of them wanted to wrestle with me because I broke that kid's
Oh
arm.
yeah, because you're a dirty player, right?
I wouldn't want to wrestle you.
No,
Yeah, I would-
and so
Not
ended
even
up
the
for that
heavyweights.
reason because I broke that kid's arm, and then that same week Micah broke tore his ACL while wrestling.
Oh, that was when
they were
that
like,
happened.
"You're not wrestling anymore. You're done
wow.
with wrestling. We don't want you getting hurt."
Oh,
Yeah, so that's why I stopped.
Oh, that
So
makes sense.
Who made that call?
So you
My
didn't.
parents, they were like,
okay.
at first they were surprised because I'm not one to
had
fight.
enough.
You could get hurt driving, so stop driving.
It's true.
You get hurt walking.
Stop walking.
Well, because I broke the
weight.
guy's leg in a tournament.
You broke a guy's leg.
I broke a guy's leg.
So this is a repeated offense.
Yeah.
So there's a pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
bro.
what
Oh,
you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Okay,
There's
yeah.
an MO.
Don't ever wrestle again.
Call 911. We have the guy.
It's not sounding like accidents to me anymore.
JFK, yeah, we have the guy. 9/11, we have the guy.
All right, let's figure out who's gonna win because there's a lot of money on the pot right now, and
It's gonna be me.
He's got
uh-oh.
a.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
That's
Oh,
full house,
full house.
baby, full house. Hey,
No, I don't. I
Open
just
your
got the
door.
seven.
But can you
Hide your
Full
kids.
house is three
Hide
of
your
a kind
kids.
and another
Hide your
pair.
wife.
He's got
No.
3 tens
Oh.
and a pair of queens.
Oh, he's got the higher full house.
Got the higher one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I already did.
I don't have a full house.
Wait,
I just
wait,
have
wait,
a
wait,
full
wait.
house.
There's three of a
Oh,
kind
no.
and a pair, which
That's
Tim
a
got.
big, that's a big stack,
Also,
Tim.
Joel, those were yours, the Jacks.
I had a pair of Jacks.
Oh, Jacks, but he had the.
I had Jacks and 10s. He had
Queen.
10
Full
and,
house
and,
of-
yeah, Queen. So he had a full house.
yeah,
he beat me.
with it. All right, let's go in 100.
100.
100. Rich, do you have
Wait,
any
no, 50,
crazy
50,
story?
50.
I have
50, sorry.
only
50, 50,
I only
50.
have this, so
All right,
someone give
let
me
me tell
some
my crazy
change.
story.
Tell us your crazy story.
Well, I'm gonna tell 2 stories, okay?
Okay.
I've never
Tell
broken
3, tell 3.
anybody's.
Are you talking to the mic?
I've never broken anybody's arm.
But you have broken their
Hearts.
Oh.
In their backs.
So when I first started wrestling, I started wrestling in junior high, and I was in this tournament at the end of the year, and I was, and mind you, going into this tournament, I was undefeated at 7th grade. That's pretty cool, guys.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway,
Undefeated.
I walked into the
Seventh?
tournament with a clean record, and
That's mine.
I basically just walked through the tournament, made it to the finals, and my match for first and second, that guy was he was decent, and so I wanted to get it over with. So what I did is, at the time, I didn't know it was illegal because I was still new to wrestling. So what I did is I shot in for a double. I lifted him up on my
You
shoulder.
slammed him.
And like technically, you're supposed to just go down.
You Hulk smashed him.
I jumped up with him on me. I jumped up and threw my feet in the air so my shoulder could go, so he could land on his back, my shoulder go in his chest. So we were like that.
You were ruthless.
Yeah. And he was.
It's
done.
7th grade.
He died?
Done.
He was done.
This was heavyweights.
This is heavyweight.
And, and this guy was
I'm
28
telling you,
years old.
I got some legs, guys.
Dang. Wait, so,
So,
how,
yeah.
how old were you?
800, that guy probably felt like nothing.
Yeah.
So you were like what, 14, and he was like 28.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, I jumped up,
First.
flipped over. He landed on his back. My shoulder went into his chest. He was out of breath for like a while, and
Wow. Took his
And-
breath away.
yeah,
You took his breath away.
yeah, it broke his heart.
Nice.
And his spleen.
So yeah, but I totally could have lost because I was illegal. And in wrestling, when you do an illegal move and somebody gets hurt, that person,
Oh, the ref didn't call it.
he called it. So basically, if the person
Other
that was
player.
hurt and they say they can't move on, then they give that guy the win. But they didn't know that they could do that. So they just kept going.
Dang.
And there was only a few seconds left in
Oh,
the
so
match.
the ref.
So
was
he caught his breath,
uninformed.
and then he was like, "All right, let's continue."
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And
the
then-
ref.
And I was already high on points, so we went the next few seconds, and I won.
Is there a name for that move? When you
It's-
do that?
The Flying Dutchman.
No,
The gorilla. The
there's a
silverback.
name for it in the
The
UFC.
silverback.
I just forgot
the
what it was.
silverback.
And so yeah, so
Do you
he
know
totally
what move that
could have
is?
No, that's not. It's an illegal move.
he totally could have said
To stay
It's
in.
just, you have a pattern, so we're just asking.
he totally could have said he couldn't move on, and then they would have gave him the win. Because I've seen it done like
So
in-
did the ref not know, or was it the guy that
the guy
didn't
that didn't know.
The
he
guy
could
that
play.
Oh.
the ref, they're not supposed to say
And
that.
I-
Or was it literally the guy couldn't even talk because he was out of breath? So even if he probably wanted to.
And I've seen people pull that card too, like in huge state tournaments, where like
There's an
You
illegal
turn it-
move, and they just like flop and get hurt.
and the person getting hurt, they'll like pull that card like, oh, I can't keep going, so they give the guy the win, and that guy will move on. I've seen guys that I know
Wow.
pull that card.
I mean, if
That's
it's
dirty, but don't do
It's
the
dirty.
illegal move.
Yeah. So like they pulled that card and made it to the next round.
Wow.
Who's dealing?
And that guy that I'm talking about in particular, he actually ended up being a state champ that year too. That guy was.
So
You
not
should have
only are
broken their
you,
arm.
Oh, so that wasn't the year you won.
not only are
that,
you
no,
a
that
state
was
champ,
the story I just told is in high school.
Wait, that's how you won the state champ? By doing that move?
No, that was in junior high.
Oh, okay. Wait,
So-
how old were you when you did the state champ thing?
Were you a senior already?
Yes.
Oh, that was the next year after, huh?
No, that was
He was seventh grade.
Oh,
so you were a 7th grader going on with a senior?
No, I was in junior high.
Junior high.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
okay.
how much experience from the time that you were in 7th grade to before that did you have in wrestling? So you were just balling straight from the start?
Uh-huh.
Did you have, well, you had brothers to wrestle with.
Oh, that's true.
And girls.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk about your family. Like, did you guys wrestle a lot?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we talk about your family? I'm gonna guess.
Wait, let's go back to how much do you weigh?
Let me take a guess.
You're like half a gorilla, right? He checked.
Check.
Oh, check.
But like, would you wrestle your brother? Because I had 2 older brothers. Obviously, we would
Uh-huh.
not necessarily like just strictly wrestle. We would just fight.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
would you guys wrestle or fight?
Both. All the time.
Did you wrestle or fight your
Because like
brothers?
within wrestling, there's rules.
yeah.
But like if you're
Oh,
fighting,
not
you're just
when you're
fighting.
at home.
You actually fought your brothers?
I mean, yeah.
You didn't? Because you have a lot of brothers too.
Yeah.
You never actually wrestled them?
No.
Alex,
never
this whole
wrestled
time I
your
thought you were an
brothers?
only child.
No, like think about
He
your
acts
brothers.
like one.
They're all
He acts like
nice.
one.
They're all nice and quiet.
Well, I mean, we don't know that.
Especially
Growing
Diego.
up,
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
Like,
growing
They
up,
might have
like,
mellowed out, you know?
Maybe Braulio.
I probably
or-
like wrestled like my
Funny?
2 older brothers. My 2 older brothers.
I'm out.
Yeah, we would fight.
I come.
But did you wrestle them? Not fight, like physically, like
No,
wrestle
with my cousins.
cousins?
More wrestling with my cousins. It was kind of the thing we would do. Oh.
Aren't all your cousins girls?
All right. What any other stories? Wrestling stories?
Yeah, we were at this tournament one time. We were
Speaking to the mic.
So our school was in Washington. We went to a tournament out in like Central Oregon somewhere, and it was supposed to be a big tournament. So that's why we went. We showed up. It was a 2-day tournament. The first day of the tournament was team duel tournament. So basically, you go team against team, and right like a basketball team.
Oh yeah.
And the second day was individual against individual.
It's all in. It's all in.
First day
I don't think I have enough.
The first day of the
All
tournament, we
in,
totally
too.
walked through the tournament and took it.
he's not going on. He's trying to call.
Yeah, I'm trying to call.
It was like a
My
SmackDown
me
versus
going all
Raw.
in is me calling.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to end it soon. So let's see who wins this hand.
It was a cage fight, you said?
No, a tournament.
Tournament.
Yeah, so the first day of the tournament, we totally just walked through, and it was a small town, and people were like upset
alright.
that we were there because we came in and we were just messing things up.
They're like Santa
Like a
Yeah, yeah.
Claus. Or like El Rio.
I call.
And even the guy that I was wrestling, like he was throwing in like some blows here and there.
Oh, they actually fist fight.
Yeah, and the ref kept like
Whoa.
calling it. And I acted cool because I wanted to make sure that guy was handled. So I wanted to beat him anyways, you know. So I beat him, and then he was just mad. That whole town was mad that we were there because we were just.
Was it a
messing.
small
It
town?
was a small town.
That was
And they
probably
were-
like
was it like a rival
people.
town or no?
Like 2 gas stations.
Like rival?
Two
Or no?
guys.
No, it was in Central Oregon. We were from Washington.
Oh, you guys drove over there.
We so the whole town was mad because we were just messing that tournament up. So that was the first day of the tournament, and that guy was throwing blows, and I messed him up. Second day of the tournament, the whole like gym, like walking in the morning, you could feel like how tense it was. It was insane. So the tournament started. We had there's 14 weight classes, guys.
We're gonna end it.
14 weight classes?
There's 14 weight classes, and we had 10 guys in the finals. And at the end of the day, they didn't give. If you have 10 guys in the finals, then automatically, whether all those 10 guys lose, if you got 10 guys in the finals, you should still be able to have first place as a team.
For sure.
They give us third place as a team.
Oh,
Really?
Why?
I'm telling you,
'Cause they were
that,
pissed at
that
you guys.
town was mad that we came and messed that
Oh,
tournament
because
up.
the referees were from
Yeah.
the town too.
Yeah, so like I said, in the morning when we walked in, you could feel how tense the gym was.
Damn.
Oh man.
So, anyways, the tournament goes on. We're like in semifinals. My boy Tyler, he's
Shout out Tyler.
Tyler Noble.
Tyler.
rest in peace.
Shout out.
He's a
Silverback.
yeah. they're in a semifinal match, and it's pretty heated the match. And that guy he was wrestling started throwing blows.
Ooh.
And then Tyler tried to hold it together, just keep wrestling him so he could get the win.
While the other
And-
guy was throwing blows.
Yeah, he was kind of, because the ref kept calling it. So
Oh, okay.
so he kept trying to play it cool. Eventually got to the point where he couldn't play it cool.
Dang.
He lost his
threw
cool.
he threw a blue.
He blew him
blow
back.
And then they
All the way
just
back.
and they just started duking it out. And before you know it, the whole entire gym was on that mat.
Oh, I bet.
Ooh.
No joke. It was a huge entire rumble. Like parents, everything.
Everybody started blowing
I had
each
my
other.
friend Demi finding some dude's dad, just going at it. And later on, I found out that my dad was helping that guy get out of it because that guy was about to hit my friend. And
Got
my
dads
friend was
blowing
messing
dads.
somebody's dads up.
Did you get in a fight with anyone? Were you?
No, I was in the other side.
They
just
would have lost. It would have been
warming up.
100 versus him.
100 people versus one girl.
And somebody was recording from the bleachers, and it went viral.
No.
It went viral.
Wait, actually?
It's
Really?
down now because
I'm gonna find it.
Find it.
find
If you
it.
find it, I'll
Find it.
put it on.
I need
on
the date and the
Whoa.
location. What was it?
oh god,
We'll re-record it.
Give me the date. and the
We'll
location.
reenact it.
What's the year?
Reenact
What's the year?
Gosh,
And
it
then
was
also,
probably like 2009, 2010.
and the town.
I don't know.
Put that at the end.
It was 2001.
What
September.
was the town called?
I don't know. Central Oregon somewhere.
Central Oregon. We're
2001 September.
gonna have to look for it.
Wrestling tournament turns
Yeah,
into
just put
Raw.
Central Oregon Wrestling Tournament.
But I
Oh,
kid you
Oregon.
not, that
Oregon.
video was nuts. Seeing
Yeah.
those guys just going at it, and out of nowhere you see the whole gym just swarm in. It was
I mean, we had
like
a-
bees. It was.
we
it
had
was
They,
pretty
they
fun,
literally
though.
cleared the benches.
We had baseball fights.
And they made
Yeah.
us, and then they made us leave after that.
They shunned you from the town.
I think
Nobody got
I think
rewards.
I think I have a
for-
video of one time that Bueno versus Ventura fought on
Baseball?
the field after they won
baseball or football?
football.
Probably. We had one in
I
baseball
think I still have it somewhere.
where like I think it was just one or two parents got involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, that's weak. You
All
won
right.
winning.
But that was like the most.
Let's figure
So
out
yeah,
who's
I
gonna
didn't
win
even
this.
get to wrestle the final match that day either, because the fight was before that.
Dang. So you
So
were
technically-
all warmed up, ready to go.
I was ready. Imagine with all that tense from the fight, I would have
Oh,
walked
yeah.
into that match just like.
You're like,
All right.
Wow.
Who's gonna win this last hand?
Who's
Alejandro.
in? Alejandro?
No, I'm not in.
Oh, it's
Who's gonna win?
Joel and Tim.
Who's gonna win, Alejandro?
I think this guy won.
Go ahead.
Alex, do you want to bet on who's going to win?
bro.
Let's bet. Let's bet.
Let's bet. Oh,
My money's on Joel.
my money is on Tim.
Right afterwards.
Oh, the high nine.
I was
All
thinking
right.
you had like pair of kings or something.
That's what I
that was
thought.
so close.
Nice.
Dang.
So Bromigos, we had 2 5s on
We
the
had the
table.
same 5.
And he had a
Yeah.
5. He had a 5, so that's already both
But-
of them. And but Tim had the high card, second card 9, and he had a 6.
Six.
So Tim won the
So he won.
money.
All right. Thank you for everybody for watching. Thank you, Rich, for joining us. Alejandro for joining us. Hopefully, we can have you guys back for the
Please don't
next
break my
episode. And
Oh, no, they're going to be back for the next
they're
episode.
definitely
yeah.
back.
Because we're going to run it back. Yeah. Silverback.
Rich, do you want to do you want to just
That
promote
was
your
part of the
company
plot.
one more time? Tell them your phone number and
West
Instagram.
Coast, West Coast Fence Pros. We offer
Massages.
West Coast Fence Pros. We service Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, and LA County.
24 hours.
Any type of fences, we got you covered. You can reach us at Instagram, WC Fence Pros, website, westcoastfencepro.com, or just give us a call, 805-804-7207. Whatever your fencing needs, we got you covered.
What are your
I'm heading
business,
over right now.
business hours?
You can reach me at 911.
7 to 7.
7 to 7, everybody.
We service all. All right, guys.
We don't see color.
Men and women.
And
Can I get a hat?
Any color allowed.
I want a hat.
Heavyweight.
Hey, yeah, no, they look cool.
Even gorillas.
Heavyweights.